Meet the Expert, a knowledge-sharing initiative of your knowledge partner, the Developing Bangladesh. We discuss on trade, investment, commerce, education, skills, economic development, global peace and prosperity, etc. issues. If you are interested to these issues, please subscribe to the channel. Developing Bangladesh, your knowledge partner, please subscribe now.
Huge amount of money, but their old parents, they are not taking care of their parents. Similarly, a multi-billion-dollar businessman, he is 24/7 busy with his business. A successful professional, he is 24/7 busy with his professional activities, with his job, with his career. But how much time he is allocating for his kids to establish a bondage between the parents and kids? You will get return what you are giving today. Therefore, if you don't have a lovingly connection with your children from their early childhood, then in the teenage, these boys and girls will derail, and they will not be something fruitful for your family. Maybe they will be another hazard for your family. Maybe in their young age, when they will be earning, they will not spend single money for you. They will not take care of you. They will not just make a phone call to ask you, my mom, my dad, how are you today? It is because you don't have taken care of in his child age. So there is a gap between your two souls. So establishing a loving relationship with your kids is very important, and it should be started during the early age of your kids. Therefore, I think mindful parenting should be included in course curriculum in bachelor or master level, or even in the primary, secondary, higher secondary level, to just make the awareness in the family so that we can get not only successful parents, but also parents with loving relationship with their kids, so that this kid will uphold the values, the norms, the spirits, the spiritual things of the family. And finally, they will perform the responsibility to their parents while the parents are in their old age. They will perform their responsibility while the parent needs their assistance. So thank you, Coach Shiela. Actually, you have opened up our mind, because in the subcontinent, we never thought parenting could be a topic for discussion, or parenting could be a topic for learning. So in such a situation, you have just given us a new thoughts, a new food for thoughts. So I have some question to you with all this essence, though your presentation was much comprehensive, a meaningful one. So at the first question, I would like to ask you, do you think there is a difference between parenting and mindful parenting? If there is a difference between parenting and mindful parenting, what are those differences, and what are the potential outcome of parenting and mindful parenting? Over to you.
Okay. Thank you very much. For parenting is the essence, mindful parenting is the same as parenting. Parenting is the main, while mindful parenting is one way of parenting. It is a way of parenting. And in mindful parenting, just like in parenting, you are finding ways of how to help address the harmony in the family, how to create inclusivity in the family. So parenting is mindful parenting is one of the process of parenting. So, and when you do mindful parenting as your choice of process, because as I've said earlier, what kind of parents are you? What kind of parenting styles? It is in the parenting styles that differs. It's not about parenting and mindful parenting, but it is in the parenting styles that differs. Because as I've said, there's the traditional parenting and there's the mindful parenting. And in the traditional parenting, as I explained, that's when the old traditions of the old ways of being a parent is done. Like for example, the father is the authority, the father is the breadwinner, and the mother is the nurturer. But in the modern times now, in our mindful parenting, because there's a difference in the setup now, there are also fathers who are staying at home and there are mothers who are working. It is about how you are doing your role, specific role as parents. So there's a flexibility. There's flexibility already in mindful parenting because, again, there's the respect for each one's role in the family. There is respect in the way that the insights and opinions of everyone are being considered. In the traditional parenting, it is only the parents who is the authority. There's no such thing as dialogue. But in mindful parenting, parents are opening themselves to have a dialogue with the kids, because that's how the communication gap will be bridged. So back to you.
Thank you very much. Yes, traditional parenting and mindful parenting. These are two different style of parenting, and there are a huge gap in terms of outcome. Traditional parents, they are taking care of, but they are authoritative. But mindful parents, they are consulted. So thank you very much. At this moment, I would like to know from you. You also mentioned, and I discussed in my previous summary, that today parents are very busy. Father is busy with his business. 24/7 he is dealing with export, import, buyer, customer, seller, supplier, so many things. Mother is busy with her profession. He is doing her job. She is going to office in time, come at late night, sometime. So they have a very limited time to take care of their children. Maybe one nurse or one aide, they are taking care of the children. Sometimes, if they are good, they are doing something good to the young kids. If they are arrogant, then they are doing rough and tough behavior with the kids. So the kids learn this because they are visual learners. So in such case, there is a communication gap or mindset gap between parents and the children. In such case, what is your advice? How parents can minimize those gaps between them and their kids?
Okay, that's a very good question because it's a very big problem of families right now where both parents are busy. Now, what I usually tell them is that in the day, no matter how busy you are, if you can just spend at least 30 to 1 hour in a day and just be in that 1 hour, you're really present with your child, that in itself is
Developing Bangladesh, your knowledge partner. We take care of trade and investment, education and skills, economic diplomacy and economic development. If you would like to keep you updated on these issues, please subscribe to Developing Bangladesh. Thank you very much for watching till the last.